Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in this new video today we are going to do a full face using only Dollar Tree products. Hello and welcome back to my channel. So in this new video today we are going to do a full face using only Dollar Tree products. So I went to Dollar Tree recently and I attempted to find everything that I would need for a full face of makeup, and so that is what I'm going to attempt today. Most of these items I have never used or tried. This will be my first time. A couple of the items, like the brushes that I'm going to use, I have tried and do like. So let's go ahead and get. So I went to Dollar Tree recently and I attempted to find everything that I would need for a full face of makeup, and so that is what I'm going to attempt today. Most of these items I have never used or tried. This will be my first time. A couple of the items, like the brushes that I'm going to use, I have tried and do like. So let's go ahead and get. I did find this sponge recently at the Dollar Tree, and I just wet it and it did not grow in size like they normally do. It stayed exactly the same. It's very firm and hard, so I don't know how this is going to work. It is fully soaked, but it just did not change or anything. So we're going to see how that works out. It's from the brand Sassy and Chic. Sassy. It is from the brand Sassy and Chic, and it came in this packaging. And like I said, it did not expand in size. Typically they do, but it is still the same size and very rough. So what I went ahead and did as well is I had another sponge just in case that one didn't work. This is not from the Dollar Tree, but it was $1. And I got this from a website, so I went ahead and got this because in case that one did not work, because I know that I do really enjoy this one. Also got a few other brushes that I may need for the video, and these are not from the Dollar Tree, but these were all $1 each. And these are the brand AOA Studio, and these and the pink sponge are from a website called shopmissa.com, and all of these brushes, like I said, were $1. So that is why I'm going to use them in today's video, not because they're from the Dollar Tree. I know I'm doing a full face with Dollar Tree, but I do not have enough brushes to do my look, and so I got these just in case. So I already moisturized my skin. I already put all that on, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to start with would be foundation, and I picked up this same brand, Sassy and Chic, and it's moisturizing foundation. It says it's in light 1 pale. Okay, so like I was stating, I found this foundation, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it, and let me just give it a quick shake. I'm going to put it's pretty thick. It's not runny whatsoever. Can you see that? It's not budging or moving. And I'm going to take this Wet n Wild, and I believe this is just going to take this and put it all over my face. And this has a not very good smell. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the sponge that I purchased from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to see how that works. And actually, it looks like it's actually wiping all of the product off of my face onto the sponge, if you can see that. Hopefully I have you guys close enough. I put you close. I don't want to put you too close to kind of, but I almost feel like it's literally just taking all of the product off of my face. It is moisturizing. I will say it has that dewy look to it. It doesn't feel drying. But like I said, I really feel like all this sponge did was wipe off the product, and it's so hard. It is not squishy at all. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more to my face. I would say that it's pretty close to my skin tone. It's probably a little bit lighter, but it'll all work out. I'm going to go ahead and use it as a concealer as well, because I did not find a concealer at the Dollar Tree. I found a color correcting concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and try it with this other dollar sponge that I picked up and see if that works any better, or if it still picks up the product. It is definitely making my face look very greasy. I'm not sure if I'm liking that. And this is definitely a better sponge. It's very squishy, and I really do enjoy this sponge. Like I said, I got this from Shop Miss A. Go ahead and try some of this under my under eyes. It might be too greasy for my under eyes. See, so all that I'm doing now is just going with this other side of the sponge. It has the tip and then it has the flat side, and I'm just going to go over all of my face and just kind of pick up any of the moisture that I can. Okay, so that's good there. Now we're going to go ahead and move into setting the face. Let's see. Okay, so they did have other powders, but I went ahead and just picked up this. I'm going to be using this as a setting powder and this as a bronzer. I picked up this because it had the 2-in-1. This is the LA Colors Contour Powder. Sculpt and shape your face in 2 easy steps. Define and emphasize your favorite features. And this is in the color Tan. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that to set my face. I'm going to try to use this wet damp sponge, and I'm just going to take it like this, and I'm going to just put that under my eyes. Just like that. Doesn't look too bad. And I'm just going to do that with the rest of my face. On my chin. And actually I'm going to use this other side, the flatter side, because it's bigger. And I'm just going to take it in the product, and I'm going to gently just dab that all over my face. Because like I said, this is giving me a really dewy, greasy looking look. But it is helping with that dewiness that we were seeing. So I think that did pretty good. So now we're going to go ahead and contour. I'm not going to so much contour, but I'm going to bronze my skin. And I'm going to use this other It's a little dark for me. But if I go very light-handed, I didn't expect it to be so. Just blend that in. Go on the other side. It's kind of coming out like a contour, but I'm really not trying to. It's the brush that I have. I prefer to just bronze my skin. Take a little bit down here. I'm going to have to use this as well for my blush. Okay. I don't even think I picked a blush, to be honest. I did not. That's one thing that I did forget to pick up. So, I'm going to go ahead and wait on the blush because I'm going to try using a different product that I have for that. So let's go ahead and move on to eyebrows. And I picked up this Wet n Wild Simma Brown Now Rich Hyper Pigmented Color. Oh so creamy, oh so smooth, your first liner love. It is a Color Icon kohl eyeliner. And it is in brown, and I figured I would be able to use this for my eyebrows. It looks like it might be just a little dark, but we're going to go ahead and give it a try. And I also found this. It is from Ardell, the brand Ardell. I know that Ardell makes lashes and all of that. And it is a medium brown building fiber gel. And it looks just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and give both of these a try and see if they're any good. That's the first time that I actually seen Ardell products at Dollar Tree. I don't think that I've ever seen them there before. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our eyebrows. It's a very, very sharp pencil. I'm thinking I'm going to line my eyebrows with a pencil and then maybe go ahead and take that other stuff and just kind of fill them in with it. This is very, very brown and dark. And I'm going in with a very light hand because it's very creamy and very, very dark. Sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing in my mirror. Hopefully you guys can see me good. Definitely messed up on this one. That is super, super dark. So I'm going to just take this little bit of product I have on here, clean that up under there. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit harsh. They're definitely not looking good. This other product that I mentioned to you guys, the Ardell Fiber Gel, and see if we can build up the inner part of the brow. My brows, I know, look very, very crazy right now. Has a wand just like that. And I'm just going to try and build in the inner part of my brows and see if we can fill them in that way. Not much product is coming out on this. It's very dry. It doesn't seem to be wet. at all. I'm not even sure if the product is coming up on my brows. I mean, I kind of see a little bit of it changing, but it's not. I will have to go in and really clean these up because got a little bit too much product there. That one filled in a little bit more. I'm going to take this dollar AOA Studio E19 brush and just, it's a spoolie. Just gonna try to brush these out a little bit. It feels like it's very rough because the product has already dried on my eyebrows. The Ardell product that we used. So that might not be a good idea to do that. But I'm just going to go ahead and clean these up as much as I can. They're not going to probably look any better than this, unfortunately, because that Ardell product set and it's very, very hard. Okay, so that is what we have for the brows. I know they look really, really bad. The pencil was definitely too dark. I don't care for how hard my brows feel right now. I mean, it literally feels like they're just really, really hard. So I'm not too crazy about that, but I'm just going to go ahead and go on for the sake of the video. So I do not have an eye primer, so I am going to go ahead and just start with my eyes. And I picked up this LA Colors Shadow by Number. It says, create beautiful eyes in 4 easy steps. This is the color Extra Credit BES 537, just like that. And I'm also going to take this eyeshadow and use it as a blush, the number 3, as good as I can with the size brush that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and first do the blush. Like I said, I'm going to take this same Wet n Wild brush. This is their angled blush brush, and I'm just going to gently try to go into that number 3 shade, and I'm going to put that on my cheeks. It may not show up because it's super close to me. I'm going to take this little LA Colors contour kit that I had earlier, and I'm going to take this shade here, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that all over my lid. And I'm going to use this eyeshadow brush from Wet n Wild, that is from the Dollar Tree. Hopefully you guys can still see really well, and it's not, you're not too far. And again, my brows are very, very scary and different, but we're just going to go with it for the sake of the video. So come over to the other side and just apply that all the way. Actually, I will say that I do like this little contour palette. I think that the powders are great. I think that they, go on great and give good coverage. So far, so good on this little thing. Okay, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take that color here, the number 3, and I'm going to blend that in my crease, and I'm going to be using this crease brush from Wet n Wild. I'm just going to build that color up a little bit. I don't know how many we can get because it is fairly close to my shade. And this is not your fluffier blending brush. This is more of a smaller blending brush, but it still will do the job. And like I said, I purchased these Wet n Wild brushes at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just trying to build that up a little bit. Just a little bit. And for $1, I would say this is not a bad palette. It has a little bit of fallout. And the color is not showing up as much, like I said. It could be because I am already light, but it's doing the job. So, okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and go into, I'm going to put the gold on like the beginner part of the eye using this brush here. Excuse me, it's a Wet n Wild. And it doesn't look like the product's picking up, but I guess we'll see. Got some fallout. It doesn't look like it's really going on the eye very much. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a Q-tip and kind of take that off. And I'm going to go ahead and try to use my finger and see if that works a little better. Sometimes with these shadows, taking your finger works a little better. The only problem that I have when I use my fingers is just making sure that I place the product where it's supposed to. Sometimes I tend to get it up in the crease and all of that, so. Okay, so I'm going to put that on that part of my eye there. And then what I think I'm going to go ahead and do, let me go ahead and do the other side real quick. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take this number 4 color and I'm going to put it on the outer part of my crease. And I'm going to try again. This time I'm going to try to use this flat eyeshadow brush and pick up the product better and also lay it better on the eye. Okay, it looks like it's going on fairly nice. I thought it would be just a tad bit darker, but it looks like it's not as dark. There's a ton of fallout. So I'm just going to take my sponge and just kind of pick that up with my sponge because there is a ton of fallout, like I said. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to the other side of the eye and just do that. Going on very pigmented. They're blending in together nicely. And I'm actually enjoying this little palette. And as I was looking at the palettes that they had there, of course I was trying to go to my comfort area and trying to get something with just neutrals. But when I seen this little palette, I thought, you know what, that has a little pop of color. I want to go ahead and give it a try. So that's why I picked up this one. I'm just going to continue to build this up to my liking. And I'm going to go back and also add some more of that gold shade. Okay, that's not too bad. And I'm going to go back into this shade here, the number 3. And I'm just going to continue to blend that in my crease and kind of tie everything together as much as I can. Go back in with that contour shade from the other little palette. If I can get it open. Goodness gracious. Okay, and I'm just going to go back on my brow area and just replace that. And then I'm going to also take a little bit of that on my blending brush. Oh, that was a lot of fallout. And I'm just going to gently go back through and just kind of make sure everything is blended and that there's no harsh lines and all of that. Okay, I think that's going to be good. Okay, then I'm going to take this number 2 and I'm going to try to put it on my lower rim of my actually did go on really nicely, which is surprising. It's not as true as it is there, but all in all, I would say it's not bad. So that's pretty much it for the eyes as far as with the shadows. Now, I did go ahead and get some mascara and eyelashes, which I'm going to try. And this is the mascara that I picked up. It is Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara. It is in Very Black, Full Healthy Lashes. Excuse me. It says it has soy protein enriched. It is enhanced and define. So we're going to go ahead and give this a try. I've never tried, I think I've tried a Wet n Wild mascara in the past, but it was one in a yellow fat container. This is not it. So I'm going to go ahead and just coat my lashes with this. This is what the wand looks like. And I'm going to just go ahead and start coating my lashes with this. Now I don't feel that product is actually coming out of this or onto my lashes as of yet, but I'm going to continue to build that up. Seems like more of a drier formula. Okay, it's not too bad. It actually, you just have to work with it and just continue to build, and as I'm as I'm continuing to build, it's not too bad. I mean, it's pretty, it's separating my lashes nicely. It's giving them a little bit of length. So it's not too bad, I would say. It feels like it's one of those type of mascaras that you just kind of have to build up and work with. So I'm going to apply just that amount for now, because I'm going to go ahead and apply false lashes. So I'm not sure which ones I want to use, but I found both of these at the Dollar Tree. They had another one as well, and I don't remember the brand, but they were very voluminous and just full. And so for this look, I didn't want to do that, so I just went with these two. And what's really cool is that both of these came with lash glue. How good the lash glue is, I don't know. I've never tried them. But I have these Wet n Wild lashes, and these are in Shedding the Fringe is the type they are. They look like that. They're beautiful lashes. I mean, they're not bad looking at all. I don't know how great they are. And then I found these. This brand is Sassy and Chic Fashion Eyelashes, and these look like this. It does not say the name or what style this is, so I'm not sure. But I think that for today, I want to go ahead and try these because they're a little bit thinner, and so we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these on, and then I will be back to finish the video. So I got the lashes finally on, and this is the best I can get them. It was very, very hard and struggle. I actually had to cut the lashes a little bit and also cut the length of them a little bit because they were so long and they were jabbing into my eyes. But once I cut them, and I don't know how well this glue is going to hold them. I mean, they're already coming up too, but we're just going to see how it works. I think for $1, they're not bad. Once you go ahead and put them to your liking, like I said, I had to trim the insides of them and the length of them here. I did go ahead and try the Wet n Wild. They were just not working whatsoever. So for sure, those I do not like. But these, I would say they're not bad. for $1, and I probably would go ahead and repurchase some more to have, and then just cut them, like I said, to my liking, just for those days that I just want to throw them on and I'm not so concerned with how full and stuff, just more of a natural look. So we're going to go ahead and move on. I'm going to go ahead and move on to, I picked up this eyeliner. It's a auto eyeliner from LA Colors in purple. I thought this would be pretty on the waterline. It is a no sharpening needed, long wear, glides on smooth to shape and define eyes. And I seen this in brown and black, and then the purple. There was no other colors at my local Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna just go ahead and apply this to my waterline. I know I have blue there, and which is fine, but I'm gonna go ahead and just add some more color. Purple is very good for brown. It's not really doing too much. It's not really going on, so we're just gonna pass on that for now. And I'm going to go back into my mascara, just add a little bit more to my top lashes to kind of blend everything together. I don't want to move them too much. It looks like they're coming up again. That lash glue is not very good. Let's add some of this to my lower lashes. Of course, I would get it on my nose, which is typical for me. Let's move on. I did not see a highlighter, so I went and purchased, I got this loose eyeshadow from LA Colors as well. It's in Sunshine. It's an intense shimmer loose eyeshadow, and we're just gonna go ahead and use this as a highlighter. So it looks like there's some already in the lid. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is take this brush here from AOA. It's F19. And I'm just going to just dab it around in there like that. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to highlight my face with it wherever I see fit and see how it does. It's actually going on really pretty. I'm going to take a little bit more. And what's cool is that it has this little brush here, and I'm just going to tap that in there inside the lid. That's really cool. I didn't even notice that. I'm going to just like that, and I'm just going to continue to top off the excess. It's very, very sparkly. Looks like it's getting everywhere. You can see it kind of flying everywhere. But I actually like this. If you do not like an intense highlight, you may not like this. This may be a little dark for my skin to some people, but I'm actually liking it, and I think I overdid it. But I'm going to just take, that's actually not bad at all. I probably would use it as a loose eyeshadow as well. I want to see what that's going to be like, but I'm just going to take my sponge one more time, and I'm just going to gently go over all those areas that I put that at, just to kind of dab a little bit of that off and blend it in a little more. Lips. Last thing, I found these two products. I found a City Color Be Matte lipstick, just like this. This is in the color Phoebe. They had tons of these, different colors and stuff. I've never tried anything from City Color. I did not find a lip liner, unfortunately, but I did, like I said, I found this chunky lip pencil, and it's in Feels Nude. It says a moisture-rich color, retractable. So I figured I would get this to use as a lip liner, and then we would just go in with that as the lipstick. And looks like this. Twist up. The twist is not very good. It's very cheaply made. Oh, I didn't say this was from LA Colors, but I mean, let's see how good the product is. And film this because my camera keeps dying for some reason. I don't know why. But on the last clip I finished with you guys, I was doing my lip color. I told you that I got this LA Colors Chunky Lip Crayon Pencil in Nudes. Feels Nude. I went ahead and I lined my lips with this. And I also colored them in a little bit. And then I'm going to go over with this City Color matte lipstick in Phoebe, and just take it over that. And this is definitely matte, but it's not a drying matte. It seems to be very creamy. I don't care for the smell. The smell is not good at all. But this is the finished look. I hope that you guys can really tell and see in the video. This is what I came up with all of the products. I went ahead and did my hair as well. And another video, just an update on how the foundation wore and the eyeshadows and all of that, and the lashes and all of that. The lashes keep trying to come up, which for $1, I mean, you can expect that. So quickly, the foundation was not bad. I am going to continue to try this on my just regular days. I do have to make sure to set it because it is very, very dewy. And it can give off a very oily shine. I did not like the sponge whatsoever. It's still very, very hard, so that I was not happy. The brow products I did not enjoy. It's obviously super dark on my eyebrows right now, as you can tell. The pencil was very nice as far as how smooth it was. It was very creamy, but it just too much went on. And this Ardell medium brown, it said it was a medium brown, but as you can see, it's super dark. It made my eyebrows feel really, really hard. So these two I'm not really enjoying. As far as this little contour, LA Girls contour palette and eyeshadow palette, I actually do like these. I'm going to continue to play with these a little bit more that I came up with. I enjoy. I think it would have been even better if I had a primer underneath. They would have been more vibrant and the stain power would probably be much better. So I'm going to give it a try doing that. And also this one just using a different type of brush, an actual contour or bronzing brush. And the Wet n Wild Mega Wear mascara was not bad. I actually believe that it is not a terrible mascara. I think it just needs building, and it did great on my lower lashes. So I'm going to continue to play with that and see how I like that. And then the last two products, the brushes, you already know that I love, and I will continue to use these and repurchase them as long as the Dollar Tree carries them. The eyeliner I did not like. It did not go on my eyes whatsoever. So that I wasn't too crazy about. But these lip products are not bad. I love the color. I think the color is very pretty. It is matte. It's not drying. And using this as a lip liner was really good. This is very creamy and moisturizing, as it says. This can be worn alone or like I did on top of that. And so these two I do enjoy, and I will continue to use these. And as far as the eyelashes, like I said, they're okay for $1. They're not too bad. The lash glue is definitely coming up. So I think with better lash glue, they probably could work. I did, like I said, cut them. I cut the length of them as well as the inner parts because they were literally jabbing and stabbing into my eyes. And also this highlighter. It's not a highlighter. It's actually a shimmering loose eyeshadow. The color is in Sunshine. I really did enjoy this for highlighting all over my face. And I think I'm going to give this another try on my eyes as well. I think it is very beautiful. And I think it is definitely worth $1. I'm going to go see if I can find any more of these in different colors. But that is going to wrap up this video. I think that is everything today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It is going to be a lengthy video. Let me know if you've tried any of these products in the comments down below, if you liked them or did not, and if there was something that I did not feature in this video that your Dollar Tree carries and that you do like to use from the Dollar Tree, please also leave that down. I'm back real quick to do a follow-up video. And I just wanted to do a quick kind of just follow-up. So it looks pretty good, I have to say, for being $1. We went to the mall and did some other things, and I got a lot of compliments on my skin. I never touched up my lips. This is the same from earlier in the video, but I mean, for the most part, everything looks really good still. I would have to say that my shadow, I think that if I had a primer, it would have looked much better. But my eyebrows, everything, the lips, this is the same lips. I drank, and everything is pretty much still intact. So the only thing I would say is like my chin area here, you can kind of see a little bit of my pimples peeking through here. The lashes lasted on my eyes the whole day. They did pretty good, surprisingly. And I have to say, for the most part, everything I think was really, really good. I think that it held up for $1 for everything. And like I said, I got a lot of compliments from people on my skin today, on my eye. I'm going to continue to play with the items that I mentioned to you that I did enjoy, and I can give you guys some heads up on that later on down the line as I continue to play with it more. Everything just looks really, really good. I'm not oily, I'm not dry. Everything just held up really well, and I'm very surprised, very shocked, and I will definitely be letting people know about these products, because I think for $1 to get this kind of look and for it to last throughout the day and look good, and especially like I said, because of the compliments that I received and those people not knowing that I used a full face of dollar makeup, I think that says a lot about these products. So I hope that you guys go out and try them for yourself as well. And like I said, I just wanted to give you a quick rundown before I go ahead and take it all off of the makeup and how it lasted throughout the day. I just wanted to check in with you guys, and again, I hope that you enjoyed and that you try some of these products for yourself. And until the next video, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.